I feel I'm down the bar. I've been around the world. I couldn't find a girl, so I'ma stick to getting.
Hey, what's up, MiniNation? It's your boy NoivernNation. We are here with our week 1 team prep in the NPL. If you can't tell already, sorry, I'm trying to pull up the doc. If you can't tell already, we are uploading our team preps on Sunday and our battles on Monday. So you'll see the battle tomorrow. Now let me pull up. Who do we play week 1? We play Seabass, right? In the Montreal Monfernos. Oh freaking boy, do I have a week in store for myself. Now, if you don't know our team, squad roll up. Squad's rolling up on the screen somewhere. They're somewhere on the screen right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and read you his team while we're sitting there. And by the way, Garchomp on the screen is our Z move. So now I'm going to leave it up as we read his team. His team consists of Excadrill, Reuniclus, Mega Altaria, Shaman, Tyranitar, which is a Z Pokemon, Keldeo, Excelgor, Talonflame, Golbat, Lantern, and Regigigas. Now we're going to cut off the teams because we're going to go ahead and get into this team builder. Now, I sat down for a while, and I contemplated whether or not to bring the actual Sun team, but then I realized how much I actually needed Granbull this week, I realized how much I actually needed Mimikyu this week, and I realized how much I needed Triton this week. So I was like, Sun, can't do it this week. I'm sorry, I can't do it. We need Granbull because we need the defensive presence. Pokeboo, our Mimikyu, actually does a lot of work this week, surprisingly. So, oh my gosh, there's like a big old, oh my gosh, I didn't realize it was there until just now. Ow. Anyway, we have Mimikyu out here rocking a traditional, obvious set: Focus Sash, Disguise, Play Rough, Swords Dance, Shadow Sneak, Shadow Claw, Jolly Nature, Max Attack, Max Speed. It hits Excadrill pretty hard with Shadow Claw. Excadrill actually OHKOs us with a Iron Head. That's why we have Empoleon. But Earthquake hurts us, but I'll get into Empoleon in a minute. Reuniclus +2 gets 2-code by Shadow Claw. Mega Altaria gets O-code. A non-defensive Mega Altaria gets O-code without +2, but with +2, even if it's defensive, gets O-code by Play Rough. Shaman can eat up a little bit, but if we get to +2, it's not too difficult. T-Tar can eat up a Play Rough at +2. Keldeo can eat up a Play Rough at +2. Excelgor can kind of take a Shadow Claw, but it's still frail. Talonflame can't take a Shadow Claw. Golbat can take a Shadow Claw. That's going to be his Destiny switch into this thing, so I'm probably going to click Shadow Claw more times than not. This and Tyranitar, I'm thinking that's going to be his switch-ins. And Lantern and Regigigas. Nothing really wants to switch into a Shadow Claw or Play Rough because, like, Tyranitar can switch into a Shadow Claw, but then it gets hit by Play Rough. So I'm thinking he's going to bring a Scarf T-Tar, but at the same time, Drill can't switch in. He is going to have to sack something off if I get to +2. And at that point, I still have possibly my Disguise and my Focus Sash. And if he's not Scarf Drill, which I'm pretty sure Drill sits at a powerful 88 base speed. Don't quote me on that. 88, yes, I do remember correctly prepping for that. So naturally we do outspeed, so he might have to bring Scarf Drill, but everything else basically outspeed Mega Altaria. I'm not sure we outspeed. We outspeed Mega Altaria. We naturally outspeed Mega Altaria. We don't naturally outspeed Shaman if he decides to bring a max speed. We don't naturally outspeed a Talonflame or an Excelgor. Golbat's not fast, is it? We naturally outspeed a Golbat. We outspeed everything else on that team. Oh, and Keldeo we might not outspeed. Yeah, we don't outspeed a Keldeo. So those are 3 we don't outspeed. But we could eat up, we literally could take a hit as long as it's on a multi-attack. Excadrill doesn't really have any. Shaman may get Bullet Seed, but we resist it. I'm pretty sure Ghost resists grass, so there's no point in that. Keldeo's not going to try to hit me with anything. It'll hit me with the Hydro Pump, but we have the Focus Sash there as well. And then, yeah, so Talonflame can Brave Bird break. He's going to have to break the Disguise. The Disguise is going to be my best friend this battle. But next up, but yeah, this is going to be really clutch. I think he could put in, Pokeboo could put in a lot of work this week, and I really hope it does. Next, we have Tyke, our Granbull, holding the AV this week to eat up all them special hits. We're going to eat up all the special attacks, preferably from Reuniclus, and we're going to hit it with a Crunch, because Crunch does a lot. Close combat. Nothing switches. Actually, literally everything gets hit by this thing. If you really look at it. Excadrill, you can take this close combat. Reuniclus, you can take this Crunch. Mega Altaria, you can take the Play Rough. Shaman, you can take this Fire Punch. You can take this Play Rough. You can take this Crunch. Play Rough, I think Play Rough does more than Fire Punch. I'm not quite sure. T-Tar, you're not going to want to take close combat or a Play Rough. Keldeo, Play Rough. Excelgor, Fire Punch. I'm sorry. Excelgor, I said Excelgor. Talonflame, That's the only one that doesn't get hit by super effective. Golbat, him too. Lantern. Oh, I was gonna run Earthquake. Lantern doesn't really want to take a player off, and when Regigigas can get close combated, I highly doubt he brings Regigigas, but whatever. But yeah, this thing hits as hard as it can. We have max HP because the only thing we have trouble with is Iron Heads. And I know what you're saying. Why didn't you bring a defensive Torkoal? Torkoal has sky high defense. It can eat up it. But then again, this man has Excadrill with Earthquake. So what are you talking about? That's gonna kill me. But I mean, like I could have ran Air Balloon, but I feel like I would have wanted to bring the Sun. And I could have brought that. I could have brought Torkoal over Gramble, but I think Gramble puts in more work. And I really, seeing his team, we're gonna have to run a lot of hyper offense this week. And this offense is literally there just to soak up a little more special hits than normal. Next up, we have our Garchomp, Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis. Cue it for. I'm not gonna cue it. I'm not gonna do it. Just that the dance gets me hyped every freaking time we play. You know what? I'm gonna cue it. Cue the dance. Wasn't that hype? Just soak it up. Just eat it up. And we have Ray Lewis, our Garchomp, Choice Scarf, Rough Skin, Earthquake, Outrage, Rock Slide, Poison Jab. Again, this is one of those mons that hits basically every. Excuse me. It hits basically everything. My team is extremely weak to ground, if you couldn't tell already. But I brought Ray Lewis this week because he was easily MVP last season. Bring in Earthquake because Earthquake literally hits everything for great damage. Excadrill, Reuniclus, I guess Reuniclus is an exception. Mega Altaria, Shaman doesn't get really hit that hard. T-Tar, Keldeo, Excelgor kind of takes it. Talonflame, Golbat are above the ground. Lantern gets hit, and Regigigas actually takes some pretty decent damage to that. And then Outrage kind of hits a lot of stuff. I just have Outrage basically just for stab. Nothing really is hit super effective. I just have it for stab. Rock Slide is there for the T-Flame and the Golbat, and Poison Jab is there for the Shaman and Mega Alt. Mega Altaria just in case he wants to switch into it. Mostly Earthquake is there for the Mega Altaria though. Max attack, max speed. We have all physical attacks for the first three, so I was looking at the next three. I was like, I really need some special hitting mons because there are mons like Excadrill out there. Their Uniclus base defense is just sky freaking high, and he wants to put all of it in defense because you're going to call mine up. So I decided to bring Stealth Rocks this week because I really need the rocks for the Excelgor and the T-Flame to break those two down. Also, the Golbat and any chip damage on Keldeo is always nice. I know he has one of the best spinners in the game in Excadrill, but also a Stealth Rocker. So getting away his rocks is more helpful than getting away my rocks because we have mons like Cerberus, who's weak to rocks, and keeping Pokebu's Focus Sash intact is really important. We're rocking the Shuckaberry because, fun fact, if he has the Excadrill out first and he leads with the drill and I have my Shuckaberry, I can click Scald, and honestly burning something off the bat would be lit. Like just getting a burn. I was gonna run Flash Cannon over Knockoff, but I thought Knockoff was a little better. And if him setting up rocks turn 1 and me getting a Scald and a burn is lit, if he wants to think, oh, I'm gonna switch out, I think we can live any one hit from this thing because we're rocking 180 defense, 76 special attack, which is enough to OHKO, and max HP, which means we're gonna live the Shuckaberry hit and fire off a Scald back. So we did that plan once, I think, against Ben. We ran the Shuckaberry, but he ended up not even burning my Shuckaberry, and I just blew them on back because I think he didn't think I was going to switch in. I think it was against Orlando T, and he had Ice Beam. Yeah, I just blew it back because this is exactly what we planned. So if we can stick to that game plan again, possibly getting a kill on the Excadrill could be intact just for trying. Getting rid of that Excadrill early is so crucial for my team because everything else we actually have a chance of just going through because just Excadrill messes my team up. Scarf Drill just messes my team up, man. Scarfing that thing into Earthquake screws me up. I could go into Pokeboo and get a Swordsdance off and try to go from there, but if he's bringing a defensive, if he's bringing something that's not Scarf Drill, we actually might be in a better spot than if he brings Scarf Drill, because Triton can OHKO it even if he Earthquakes, and if he wants Iron Head, I have Triton. Triton is so important against this Excadrill, you guys have literally no idea. And then we have our Cerberus. Stealth Rocks also is kind of important. Yeah, I stated that. Then we have Cerberus this coming week. Our Mega Houndoom. Now, I didn't think I was going to bring Mega Houndoom this week, but then I was like, I need some speed. I need some speed monsters, something to outspeed everything on the team and not get hit back too hard. Now, the Talonflame is the only thing. Oh, wait, the Excelgor too. Excelgor is really fast. Excelgor is fast. Yeah, 145, and then Talonflame's 126. Yeah, I think that's it. That outspeeds. Oh, Keldia's 108 though, right? Yeah, so we outspeed the Keldia. And Mega Evolution's buffed, so we get to Mega F off. We get the Mega Evo off immediately, meaning that we actually are at 115 speed instead of 95 max speed, timid nature, max special attack. We have a nasty plot. If we can get it, if that Talonflame drops and that Excel Gourd, even if the Excel Gourd doesn't drop, I think we can live a Bug Buzz. I didn't calc it. We don't have very high special defense or very high HP. We're kind of a glass cannon in a sense, but we can live. We may be able to live a Bug Buzz, but that thing hits hard. It's a glass cannon. It's a glass cannon as well. So that being said, we can flamethrower. The only mon we really have to worry about for Cerberus not cleaning up is T-Tar and then a Scarf Drill. I'm telling you, Scarf Drill is good. This man is carrying Scarf because as long as Altaria doesn't have a D-Dance up, we outspeed it. Sludge Bomb. Good night. Reuniclus, after a nasty plot, it can't really hurt us too bad. I'm thinking of moves. Shadow Ball, it gets Calm Mind, it gets a Psychic type move, which we have Dark. Reuniclus actually kind of gets walled by this thing, does it? I didn't really peep that when I was team building. Oh, nope, I don't need that. I wasn't really peeping that when I was team building, but I knew I just really needed some special presence. Does it get anything? I mean, Drain Punch. Oh, Focus Blast. Duh! If it gets Focus Blast. I knew there was something I was forgetting. I was like, Drain Punch. Yeah, see, but it actually does decent damage after a nasty plot if we get the Dark Pulse off. Then, big freaking mama herself, we have Mega Trainer, because we're all about that bass, no trouble, I'm all about that bass. Okay, we have Megan Trainer, our Exploud. Yes, that's how you spell trainer. That's how you spell last name. Google it. I didn't mess up. Choice Spec, Scrappy, Boom Burst, literally 2 codes. Everything. It even 2-goes the Excadrill. It 2-goes the freaking Excadrill. It literally hits everything so hard. The only thing it doesn't 2-go is a defensive. I think of maybe a defensive drill, but it did a lot to a non-defensive drill. It was like 70 to 80 or something wild like that. Like his 91 choice specs, modest, boom, so much damage. And then on top of it, it literally 2-goes everything but the T-Tar. And we're choice specs, Focus Blast, O-goes that T-Tar. If we can land a Focus Blast, goodbye T-Tar. Goodbye Excadrill. I'm Boom Bursting. Like when this thing comes in, I click Boom Burst every time. And if he wants to switch in T-Tar, I Boom Burst every time. It does like 24%, which is wild in itself. And if he wants to, like, what is he actually gonna do back to me? Fighting type move? Alright, I have my Ghost type sitting there. I have, we have Grambles chilling there. We got defensive Mons. We got Ray Lewis chilling there who wants to eat up a defensive hit any day of the week. The only 2 that can't switch in are Triton and Cerberus, by the way. So Pokeboo will probably come in every time on the T-Tar. A Dark type move is neutral. We still, as long as we have our Disguise, we should be okay, and we can play rough and get a lot of damage on something else. But with that, you guys, I think that is gonna be our team for week 1. No Mew this week, no Sun this week. That's literally what the team I drafted was Sun, so no Exeggutor and no Torkoal. But I think this is the best possible team to bring this week. I could have brought the Sun. The Sun wouldn't have been that bad. With Exeggutor, Chlorophyll over Harvest probably wouldn't have been that bad. That was up there in the debate with it was like Leech Seed, Psy Shock, and then Mew, Baton Passing, Special Attack into Homeboy wasn't a bad idea either. Into Exeggutor. Having Mew with Sunny Day wasn't a bad idea. I think Z move Garchomp was in the question for Z Sunny Day, so I can have a defensive buff or something crazy. Like, it was just, like, there was so much in the discussion, and I was by myself. I was like, it was just me by myself prepping. I was in the talk so much of myself, like, do I bring this? Do I bring that? Do I bring double fairy types this week? Because he does have an Excadrill sitting there that could just Iron Head bop everything. But you know, we have our Iron Head counter. Look at Empoleon, just sits there. Look at the defense on Empoleon, guys. That's the reason why we invested defense, to handle the Excadrill. Triton's literally here to handle the Excadrill. Mega Altaria can be a problem. I think once a D-Dance goes up, it's kind of GG, unless Pokeboo has literally, like, no damage on it. Disguise is still in it. As long as the Disguise is intact, I can, like, play rough. Shadow Sneak combos should do enough. Just keeping the Disguise intact for late game, keeping Cerberus healthy for a late game sweep, and keeping Triton alive to handle the Excadrill is literally my main 3 for the game. I think that's gonna be it. Battling Seabass is always a problem. I think I haven't beaten him yet. He's a champion, ITL Season 4 champ. Just struggle battling him. I do. He's a great battler, so I really want to take this W to start off my season. I haven't lost a season opener yet. I always start off my seasons in the NPL like 7-0, 6-0. It's wild, but you know what? It's okay as long as we get the L's out of the way early. We win late. That's all that matters. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. So I'm looking forward to this first week. Let's pray that there's no hacks, unless it's in my favor. I'm kidding. No hacks. I don't like hacksy battles. I'm really hoping that Triton actually does come through. Knockoff really needs to knock off a couple items. I need to get rid of T-Tar's berry. It's gonna be scarfed or it's gonna have a berry. I know Drill's gonna be scarfed because Drill has to be scarfed this week, and I'm really excited. With that, you guys, I'm gonna get the heck up out of here. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button down below for us in support of your Nevada Noivers. And if you enjoyed our team builder, leave suggestion on what you would have done differently with this team. Obviously I'm not going to change them before pregame unless there's something really noticeable, like, oh crap, that's a good idea, because this is going up the day before. I might change it. We are battling. Nope, you're not even. I'm going to battle before. Never mind, forget it. Nope, never mind, forget it. What would you have done differently with this team against that team? Just leave that. I won't change it, trust me, because you won't even see it. But with that, I'm going to get that about it. Thanks for watching the video. To the MiniNation from the NoivernNation, enjoy our week 1 NPL battle tomorrow. I always upload at 10, but I'm going to upload all these battles at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because my LP goes up at 10. So with that, I'm going to get that out of here. Thank you for watching the video. To the MiniNation from the NoivernNation, I'm out.